Hi, I'm Liz with Liz's Crafts, and today I'm going to show you how I made this faceted bear filled with beads. So what I have is a two-part, well, is the mold, and I borrowed it from my neighbor, Lonnie. Thank you very much. And I'm using two-part epoxy that you mix 1-to-1 ratio. And I've already mixed it up, and I'm just pouring a little bit down in his head and squeezing his ears to make it go down in his ears, and if there's any bubbles then it should come up to the surface. Now I have these beads and I got them from Fire Mountain Gems like years and years and years ago, and they got gooey, so I can't use them for anything. You can see they're sticking to my gloves. So I'm just going to use those to fill the bear. That way I won't have to use so much epoxy resin. And I'm just using my little tool there to push the beads. I want one in each ear and then fill his head. So I'm just alternating between putting beads in and putting the resin in. And once I get some beads in, I push them around, trying to push them down in the head and the body and all that. These beads were a little hard to get out of the package because they were so gooey. I don't know if they were made out of silicone or what, but they're old and I can't use them for jewelry or anything like that. They're too sticky. So I thought, hey, what the heck? I can fill this bear with beads. And I switched to this other instrument here. It has a thicker tip on it, so it was a little bit easier to move the beads around. It does have a silicone end to it. I want to make sure that I have beads in his feet. And all in his body. I finally had to rip the bag that the beads were in open just to get them out of it because they were sticking to the bag. See that? They're so sticky I can't get them out, so I had to rip the bag. Can you see someone wearing jewelry made of these sticky beads? Ugh. No, thank you. So I did use the whole bag of beads I had. And this is where I'm trying to make sure that I get beads in his feet. Right there we go. Pushing the beads in his feet. I think I do like 3 beads in each foot. Used up all my resin. So I'm just scraping out the container there. Then I have these darker beads, and I'm going to use some of those to fill it in because I ran out of beads. And I just use a few of those, I think five or 6. Just trying to get everything in there where it needs to go so the bottom of the bear is going to be flat. Just trying to figure out which beads need to go to where. Which bead needs to go where. As you can see, I'm just getting all the drips out of the container, and it wasn't enough, so I had to make some more, I had to mix up some more resin. So I have that mixed up, and I'm just going to finish filling up the mold, the bear mold. Kind of spreading it out a little bit. It was a little deep on one side, so I thought, oh, I need to put my cup under there, try to get some of that off, but then I'm like, well, I think I can just move it around. But it all worked out, and here is the next day. So it has cured overnight. And I'm just going to take him out of the mold. Trying to be careful not to tear the mold. But there he is. There's the bear. And I did have to cut a little extra piece off of his foot where the resin had overflowed. But there he is. He's kind of sitting back on his hands with his feet out in front of him. But he turned out cute. So he is faceted. So there he is. You'll have to let me know what you think about the bear. Again, I'm Liz with Liz's Crafts, and if you like what you see, give me a thumbs up, and if you have any questions, please feel free to put them in the comments. And I post videos on Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, and I will see you later. Bye.